Officer Brannon with the Wilmington Police Department's Traffic Unit here again with another video to talk about traffic-related issues in our city. In this video, I would like to talk to you about checking stations and talk more about impairment and impaired driving. Unfortunately, impaired driving is a daily occurrence, though it should not be, since it is 100% preventable. There are more than enough choices out there of rideshare programs, taxi services, if you do not have a designated driver. Always remember to have a plan in place before you head out on the town to make sure you get home safe. Throughout the year, agencies across North Carolina and throughout the United States conduct what are known as checking stations. Checking stations are established in North Carolina pursuant to General Statute 2016-3A. The purpose of a checking station is to determine compliance with the Motor Vehicle Code.
All right, don't worry about your registration. Put your phone on the dash, unbuckle your seatbelt. I want you to step out the vehicle for me.
The ultimate goal of these combined enforcement efforts is to reduce crashes, injuries, and deaths, all contributed to impaired driving offenses. You have more than likely in your days and nights of driving have come across a law enforcement checking station where a group of officers have set up and are asking drivers for their driver's license. You may have thought to yourself, why are officers here? Why are they not over at this location or that location? We draw up a plan in advance and determine a location of the checking station, which takes into account the likelihood of detecting impaired drivers, the traffic conditions, the number of vehicles that would likely be stopped, and the convenience and safety of the motoring public. If you wonder why is the officer stopping you at the checking station, know that there is a systematic plan set in place for the pattern of stopping vehicles. At every checking station I have ever been to or been in charge of, the pattern for stopping vehicles has been that every vehicle is to be stopped. In these checking stations, you may see agencies from all of the surrounding counties and beyond. We utilize as many officers as we can through mutual aid agreements to make sure that the amount of time that you spend at a checking station is minimal. That is, unless you are under the influence of an impairing substance. Then we're going to spend a little bit more time together. If you are suspected of being under the influence of an impairing substance, an officer will conduct their investigation, and if they determine that you are under the influence of an impairing substance, they will bring you aboard the Department of Health and Human Services Forensic Test for Alcohol BAT bus. On this bus, officers have all the necessary paperwork, equipment, and even a judicial official to complete the process on site. Checking stations have been a proven effective tool in protecting the motoring public. You can go over the stats from each checking station and see the number of charges that come from just a few hours.
One of the challenges that we have now across North Carolina is we had over 500 more fatalities in 2021 than we did in the previous year. And we're going in the wrong direction. And it's going to take all of us clicking on all 8 cylinders as law enforcement agencies to try to get a handle on that. So it's great to see events such as this to try to make a difference and remind folks, don't drink and drive, have a designated driver, and stay off our highways and make sure you got somebody that can pick you up and take you home.
We at the Wilmington Police Department want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have become a safer and more knowledgeable driver because of it. Thank you, and please drive safe.